What up? What up? What up? What up? We are live, man. Yo, we are live. Episode 52 of the Silk Smoker Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Smurf Dog. Spell that shit right. Bet. Let's move on. Bring in a couple of the usual suspects. Oh shit, BA done checked out on us, huh? He'll be back in a minute. Y'all know who that is. That's our residents, Jets, Nets, Yankees fan. Why not Mets? Jets, Nets, Mets. It's only right.
No, because I'm the weirdo.
Yeah.
So technically, when you a Yankees fan, you're supposed to be a Giants fan, and Mets, Jets.
Yeah.
Two like So my family was weird because a lot of people like the Mets and the Giants. So to be the oddball, well, I actually like Ricky Henderson, so it was the Yankees, and then Freeman McNeil made me a Jets fan.
What up, G? So. Yeah. What up, G? I hate when people do that. God, I hate that, man. I hate that so fucking much, dude. Like, hold up, nigga. You ain't making no $1 billion deal right now. I'm just fucking with her, man. Oh, we do not own the rights to any music, videos, or stats on the show, except the song is playing now. We just some old war vets, man, talking about sports, keeping the hood professional. You know, y'all get off our nutsack, man. Hey, but thanks for tuning in, man. We appreciate y'all, for real. As soon as we get everybody here, man, we'll get started. I'm still typing a couple of things in anyway. Man, you know what I get tired of hearing these commentators say?
What?
Well, if you look at the analytics, and I'd be like, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, the analytics gonna get y'all fired, man.
Yep.
It's got them making real dumb decisions.
Off of a what if. That's all that those analytics are. What ifs?
Yeah, it's like gambling, man. You know.
So like in the NBA, the analytics is layups and 3-pointers.
Yeah.
What happened to the mid range?
Right. But that's why Golden State be beating everybody ass because they take the mid range.
And that's really why nobody can't really stop KD because he takes the mid range.
Yeah, he takes the mid range.
Hey,
what's good, fellas?
What's up, man?
Not much.
Going over homework.
Yeah. Boom. All right, man. We got all the usual suspects. Did that get rid of what I was doing?
Yeah, here, give us to it.
And I forgot what I typed. Man.
Yeah, well, take this with you.
Oh, okay. hit my total recall button.
What up?
What's going on, BA?
What's the rent?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So look here, man. Oh shit. Hold
Go
on.
ahead.
Real quick. Let's talk about
I sure up this bullshit rumor about the Steelers thinking about moving on from Mike Tomlin is stupid as shit. I hope it's a rumor.
yeah.
They going to. He's the longest tenured head coach in the NFL right now with one team.
We won't know until they do
But
it.
this is gonna be his
man.
first losing season. That's stupid as hell.
It'll be his first losing season, but 500 don't mean 500 to owners and GMs is a losing season to them. Not
Well,
making playoffs. That's a
not
losing
about
season.
every year.
Not in that country though.
Yeah. Yeah, they only
Not-
had
not
3
dealing
head
with-
coaches in their history, man.
Mhm.
I don't
Well,
think it's the coach. I think it's the personnel that he has. He
Yeah,
ain't got no
Oh
quarterback.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Of
He ain't got a
course.
quarterback.
We knew
You
that.
can't win with- Yeah, you
We
can't
knew-
win with no quarterback.
We knew that before the season.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's
we
why
And they was
We talked about that.
What they were like 20th
Yeah.
in the draft?
It don't.
Yeah,
They
something like
they tried
that.
to draft they backup for Ben 2 or 3 years ago with Mason Rudolph. He wasn't the guy.
Yeah, he was terrible.
Yeah. So once you're not the guy, now you got to keep trying to find the guy.
Yeah.
And see, this is my thing about any sport. Well, the 3 sports that I give a shit about: football, baseball, and basketball. Before you fire a coach or a manager, look at your GM. Look at your GM. Your GM, if he's not if he's not going after players, if he's not talking to your coach and going after the players that they know you need, that he knows you need to be successful, he need to go. He need to go.
You're right.
Yeah, that's just obvious.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, trust me, you preach to the choir. I know. My
I was
owner's
gonna
the GM.
say. I was gonna say.
And once again, for another year, this dude does nothing in the draft. And you could tell because Stephen Jones did a press conference, you could tell Stephen Jones getting frustrated with this shit.
I mean,
Because they
there's
had opportunities.
There's 3 of us on this podcast right now whose GMs I'ma say they suck, but 2 of us as of late they've been doing better. Pep is the only one who got a damn GM who liquid shit right now.
No, Joe Douglas is not liquid shit. The Jets are much better with Joe Douglas. Joe Douglas is the reason why the Eagles won their Super Bowl. He's part of that reason. So they hired him from Philly. Our drafts have been better since Joe Douglas has been there. Now, mind you, we fucked up
So
on
y'all
quarterback.
just waiting for people to pan out. You know that dude.
But
Yeah,
wait a minute,
we
but
just-
did he pick up? But
just
was
messed
he
up
there
on
when he picked
quarterback.
up that quarterback?
That dude
Zach
to
Wilson.
your- That dude
Yeah,
to your right with
I
that
just
stuff
said
on
that.
his head
He messed
has
up
no
on the
room to
quarterback.
talk.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought he. My bad.
But look at everybody else he's drafted and picked up in free agency. That
That
don't
dude with
happen.
that SF on his head ain't got no room to talk because, man, the only thing killing them is fucking injuries. They got a real GM. They quarterback.
A real GM back to back. Like bullshit.
They quarterback just ain't worth a damn.
Don't get me started, man. hey, let's talk about this. What y'all think?
I didn't see it coming.
Nope, at all.
I didn't see it coming.
Hey, listen. What have I been saying this whole time? This is the Stranger Things NFL season where we aren't playing in the upside down world.
But
Nobody.
I think I had the
predicted-
Browns winning 10, 11 games this season. I think I did
No, you
say
didn't.
Well,
Yeah.
we
You
all
did, didn't
because we all have.
No, I
had
didn't.
a-
I said they gonna be 3-14.
I was about to say everybody else had them with a losing record, and I said that I based my predictions off of them not having what's his name.
Hey,
them
man,
not-
them the ones I've been saying. Them bitches gonna be 3-14.
Yeah, everybody else on the podcast, even what's his name, everybody else said they gonna be liquid shit. Now,
So,
where I'm wrong is I said the Jets was gonna be liquid shit because I said they
We
were
all
gonna have-
wrong about that one.
Hey man,
Yeah.
season ain't over yet. But did Jamar Chase
That's
mean that
true,
much
too.
to Cincinnati?
Huh?
Yes.
Did Jamar Chase mean that much to Cincinnati?
Man, yeah, that's crazy, huh? He the only one that can get open. Or he the only
But-
one that
And
can
but
get
that-
everybody else
with,
open.
But that's what it seemed like.
I was gonna
But-
say that's
But
what
T. Higgins been getting open. Boy, been getting open.
Yeah.
So what happened
Yeah.
now that Chase is gone? But now you
Joe Burrow
the
only
2-3, the 2-3 that went to 1-2. Y'all can't get open now.
didn't
Yeah.
Chase and Joe Burrows go to school together, then they play together in
Yes.
college.
Yeah,
And
But
they're
they-
best friends.
but still, but when you watched them before, even when Chase was there, Higgins and Boyd was still getting open, and they were
Oh,
still
yeah.
getting big yardage. So now that's why I'm asking: does Jamar Chase mean that much? Because all of a sudden he's not playing,
He means
And
that
they-
much to Joe
and-
Burrow.
and they lost to the Browns 32-13.
He means that much
Well-
to Joe Burrow because that's all Joe Burrow is looking for.
Okay.
No, he's not, because they all three gets a lot of receptions per game. But that's why I'm asking: did Jamar Chase mean that much? Because those other two, where were they at last night?
I got it. Here's my opinion on it. Right, Chase means a lot to the Bengals offense alone because he's drawing double teams, sometimes triple teams. So that's going to open up the other receivers, but it's got to be Joe Burrow's spot. Joe Burrow has to go away from his first look, which is always going to be Chase. He has to go away from his first look.
I don't think y'all
But
hear me.
He goes
I
back
agree.
to his. He goes back
I
to
know.
his.
Yeah.
Because Chase got hurt, right?
First look.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
but
And that's
when they
what-
were
that's
when
what
all
fucks
three, but when all three are together, they all get catches. They all three get catches. Now I
But
got
when
it. You
Chase,
saying
when Chase came out the game, it messed him up. Because the
I
I
game
would have
plan
to really
is
sit down to answer your
Y'all
question.
let him finish his point, man.
yeah.
well, no, that's my whole point. I'm just saying that's the reason why he's so important to the offense because they're game planning that. Okay, listen, when he has triple, double team, whatever, look out for your second, third, and fourth options. So soon as he see a double team on Chase, he gonna look at his second, third, and fourth option. Now Chase is out the picture. I don't know how they practice. I don't know how they game plan, or whatever. But when now that happens, okay, my number ones are gone. What the fuck I'm gonna do? I'm gonna force the ball in these other areas. Now it's no more double teaming or triple teaming number one. Now it's the coverage is evened out, so it makes a harder game for him. That's my only point. And I'm not a quarterback, but I'm the defensive guy. That's what I think.
But they win one-on-ones when Chase is there. So my question is why they not winning the one-on-ones since he's gone?
Because it's not one-on-ones anymore.
One of them not getting double teamed.
Well, okay. I got you on that.
So somebody's one-on-one.
Then it's on the
Either
quarterback.
Higgins or Boyd is one-on-one. And by watching them, and I watched them play the Jets, I watched them play other games. Those other two, you can argue and say they're just as good as Chase, but they're not.
Nah.
But they win their matchups.
Right.
So now, last night in Cleveland's corners is not as good as their front seven.
Right.
So if you ain't getting the Burrow, they should be winning. And they wasn't winning last night.
Well, I mean, listen, the Bengals. Again, like I said, man, I'm baking it. I'm chalking it up to he can't. They change the defense on him when Chase goes down, and that he can't adjust to the situation that he's into. Like, hey, listen, Joe Burrow's a great quarterback. He's gonna be a good quarterback from years on in. But I just think it's a problem with the adjustment to defenses now that he lost his number one.
Joe Burrow holds that ball way too long. He's got 30 sacks through 8 games. Jamar Chase has 74 targets. The next closest got 50. For me, now that I've looked at it, yes, he is that important to them because he targets them. He targets Chase more than he targets anybody else. Now, those sacks that he's taken is because he's too busy waiting. In my opinion, he's too busy waiting for Chase to get open. And then when the other two, when you go back and you look at instant replays, you see Boyd and Higgins was open, but he, come on now. We all know you hold that ball longer than 3 seconds and you still in that pocket, you getting sacked. The defense is on them defensive linemen on your ass. So by the time he tries to go back to his second, third, and fourth reads, it's already a done deal. He's already toast.
But we know they line suck too.
That is correct.
That's true too.
They line
That's
suck
highly
too.
correct. So
he rarely gets 3 seconds.
His reads got to be faster.
His decision making is the problem. He got to decide on one thing: either I'm gonna get the ball out quick or I'm gonna run. He got to decide to make it happen.
And that's play calling.
Correct.
That's true too.
You say the
without
first one.
Jamar Chase, he need to be getting that ball out of his hands faster or misdirection, some shit like that. Establish the run now.
Because Mixon got 129 attempts, 432 yards. As a team, they got 183 attempts on the ground. 183 attempts, 648 yards. They ain't rushing the ball enough for me. If you know your offensive line sucks, if you know y'all should be going outside, you got to do something to take pressure off of that offensive line. And what takes pressure off your offensive line? Running the ball. Yeah. And you got to get to the outside.
The line loves to run.
Yeah, when they know all they got to do is block downhill.
Exactly.
Yeah, they love it, man.
They ain't got to worry about sitting there. Hey, this dude gonna get the ball out of his hands at times.
Yeah,
that's when they get called for holding because he's holding on to the ball for so long. Now, holding offense number 74 or it's number 65.
Because they get frustrated with all that dropping back, or lineman down, or ineligible man downfield, which is a lineman because you've been back there scrambling all day. This dude done blocked this dude 30 yards down the field, and now he got a flag. Yeah, so like I said, man, hey, listen, the average NFL fan does not realize how important the offensive line is and the motivation the offensive line has on the run. As long as you run the ball, your line is going to block every time you do a play action, every time you drop back. But as long as you running the ball at least 60% of the time, you're going to have a successful game.
Again, 32-13, the Bengals putting up 13 points. I didn't see that.
No.
I think I did have them splitting the series.
What's up, Nate?
What's up, Nate?
What's going on?
Yep.
Hey, that was the question.
Did they make any moves?
No, that was just my question. Did Jamar Chase mean that much?
We're going to talk about that later, too.
I'm talking about line moves to improve their line.
Well, yeah.
They rebuilt it, but obviously they ain't working.
We still gonna talk about some trade stuff.
Let's
talk about this real quick.
Coach. That's what it sounded like to me. Yup.
I saw that coming.
Finally, finally.
You just happy you get to see old girl at the games.
Woo. So
unless they get divorced,
they're not married.
They ain't married.
So
Oh, they common law. Okay, that's right.
So Smurf, I gotta call you Smurf. So you remember when they were in the playoffs
Uh-huh.
and KD hit that big shot to win the game for him in Brooklyn and Steve Nash hugged him?
Yeah.
You know why he hugged him? Like,
They
thank
saved
you.
his job.
Thank you. I'm here for another season at least.
Yeah, at least.
I'm here at least for another season because you made that shot.
Leave my man
We
Steve
saw-
Nash alone. Leave Steve Nash alone.
No, I can't because
Go Mavs.
for everybody who's a Hall of Fame player, and a lot of people who are like above average players, they're not good coaches.
Not, and Larry Bird is the exception.
Isaiah Thomas was a good coach though.
Isaiah Thomas was.
Isaiah Thomas is a
I
good
like.
coach.
Larry Bird was a great coach, man.
Yeah, because he
Indiana,
was getting his teams to the finals, and they kept being like the 1 to 3
he's
seeds
a
in the
great
East.
coach,
He is.
man.
Yeah.
Isaiah was a good coach.
Yeah.
Magic, not so much.
No.
Bill and Bill been killing it in the WNBA.
Mm-hmm.
Magic was a good coach as a player.
He was a good player.
Oh, yeah, that's different though.
That's
we talking
Steve
about
Nash.
when
was
he
a
can't
good coach
impact
as
the
a-
game, though.
That's Steve Nash,
as a
though.
player.
Yeah,
that's
we
Steve
talking
Nash.
about when they can't impact the game, though,
Yeah.
as strictly a coach
No.
on
He
the
wasn't.
sideline.
It was like he couldn't adjust. He couldn't make adjustments. Like, and then
Player
when you-
coaching only works in football.
And then when you start saying, like, the team's starting to ignore me because they know you don't know what you're doing. And it's hard
Yeah.
to tell these dudes that's making $45, $50 million a year that you know what you're doing. Like, they all saw you play, but they all hear your coaching. And your
Great
coaching
player,
ain't-
yeah,
Yeah,
but
and your coaching ain't
that
getting it
don't
from 'em.
always equate to coaching.
No. So, like I said in the text, they should have never let Udoka get out of Brooklyn.
Well, he back
Like
now.
you said also in the text, they going after him, but
Yeah.
Boston's got to let him go.
But Boston
Yeah, they said
earlier,
they ain't gonna stand in his way.
earlier when all this stuff first happened with him, they said that if he gets an assistant coach's job or a head coach's job, they're not
Yeah.
gonna stop it. They don't even want compensation for him either.
Right.
So they just gonna let him go. They should have just fired him.
That's what's so weird about that
Yeah.
shit, man. They didn't
But
just
how
fire.
much how much money would he got if they fired him?
Maybe that's why
I
they didn't
mean-
fire. I don't know.
Exactly. No,
But either way-
he would have
either
got
way-
guaranteed money if they fired him.
But he was getting guaranteed money while he was still there being
Why he-
suspended.
No, because they had cause to fire him. No,
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
it was
I guess it all
detrimental to the
depends on what
team
his
or whatever.
contract
So yeah, they had
Well, we
cause
don't
to
know-
fire him.
There you go.
It
G.
wasn't- it
It's
wasn't
just
gonna
like
be
we
no
don't know what his
buyout,
contract
though.
say.
It all depends on what his contract says. If he
Right.
gets fired, how much money is he gonna get? You know,
Not
because
as much as he was
depending on
supposed
how
to get.
many.
Well,
Whatever.
no, not if it's a conduct issue though. Now, if they fired him because he wasn't,
Well,
if they wasn't winning, then that's different. But
I'll
this
put
is
it
a
to you like
conduct
this.
issue. So this is something. This is something that's in that contract. Like, yo, you can't do anything that's detrimental to this team.
so the
And
female,
messing with a subordinate is detrimental to the team,
so the female that he was,
in their
that he-
opinion.
that he was messing with, never got. They didn't discipline her. So
But what could they do to who was it? The vice president of basketball operations or whoever that dude was. What can they do to his wife?
nah,
Yeah.
Nothing.
The chick
Nothing.
that he was. That's what I'm saying.
Nothing.
Listen,
There's nothing they
if
can
you
do to
just-
her.
So if
Let's
you're not
get-
gonna fire her,
let's get to
if
the
you're not
class
gonna
test.
relieve her, if you're not gonna release her from the organization, you setting yourself up for a class action lawsuit. Well, not a class action, but you setting yourself up.
You can't make her get a divorce from her husband.
No, you
Nope.
can't.
So
Man,
there's nothing they can do to her.
listen, they let her go because she came up because ain't no dude,
They ain't
no
never-
normal dude, gonna cheat on me alone with that. Real talk.
I'm not even
No.
getting into that.
Nope.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's a whole nother
Nope.
podcast.
I'm not
man.
even. I'm not
So
even
look
on the
here.
address.
I just think the
Okay.
dude's an idiot. I think he's an idiot, man.
I was about to go into the
You,
wood.
you got to leave alone.
Look here, man.
You remember on the wood when he said, "I don't care if I was dating Janet Jackson."
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
So-
you hit me with it. That's funny.
I've always been one that said Steve Nash never shouldn't have got the job in the first place.
Oh yeah,
That's
we all
just
remember
me.
your rant.
Not
Everybody
that one.
remembers your rant.
He shouldn't have
on
got that
Facebook.
job.
Yeah, man, it's just ridiculousness, man. That
He shouldn't have
they
got-
gave
he
this
shouldn't have got
motherfucker
that
a job.
He shouldn't have got that job.
You know, and to be honest, Steve Nash should probably be somewhere coaching soccer, man.
Mine as well.
Because he would be out on the basketball court kicking a basketball around like a soccer ball. You should
And
probably be
shooting
somewhere
it
coaching
like a
soccer,
and
bro.
Shooting the soccer ball into, shooting the basketball with his
He'd
feet.
probably be a more effective coach at soccer.
Yeah.
It's just he shouldn't have never
I
had
can
the
coach
job in the
kids
first
soccer.
place. They waited way too long to fire him. The shit's been chaos since he's been there. He has no control
None.
over those players.
He was better off coaching college and then
Well,
going to
yeah, sure.
Maybe.
Sure. Well, yeah, because he can recruit his kind of players. You know, I can see that.
And if they don't, if the players ain't listening to him, he can sit their ass on the bench. You not
Right.
somebody who's
Yeah,
getting
you ain't
paid.
sitting Katie and Kyrie.
Exactly. You not
Yeah,
somebody
you
getting
know,
paid
it-
$60 million. Oh, you better play his ass, or you gone.
Why?
So, I mean, it is what it
That's
is.
just he ain't got the balls to do it. I would have did it. Sit your crazy ass down.
And you know you'd have been the next day?
You'd have been sitting right here on this podcast with us.
Yep, and be proud of it. I told that punk ass to sit his ass crazy ass down because he talk crazy.
And people would have been looking at you on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter saying you're a dumbass.
All right, G, here you go.
So, BA, did you see the question I asked on the text? How do you what is your thoughts on what Charles Barkley said about Kyrie Irving? First off, he said that Kyrie should have been suspended, fined and suspended. So
I agree with that part. Because remember, Anthony Edwards got fined in the offseason when he put that gay slur out on Twitter or Snapchat or whatever he did it on. He got fined. So yeah.
I agree with the fine. Cause you know that's you got to conduct yourself as a professional. But the suspension, if they want to go into that realm, they need to go back into every you know what I'm saying? I guarantee you got players on the court right now, just like we know in football, how we say Rudolph called old boy, you know, dropped the N-bomb on old boy in Cleveland and got his ass whooped for it. Got hit with a helmet and shit. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go into that realm right there, that's opening the door and that's opening a can of worms that I don't think Adam Silver wants to go down. Jewish or not. And then he's Jewish. He's Jewish, so by him doing something like that, it's, you know, it's like the separation of church and state. You can't do that. You can't bring your religion into. We can't hear you.
I was about to say, yo, that's too deep right there, man. Church is you getting into like, but then you kind of wrapped it up like you can't
Yeah,
bring
you just can't bring religion into that, man. Not into
It's
this.
about to start.
It's too
Put
late for a
your
suspension.
white
now.
wig on and start
No,
like
never that.
I was about to,
Never that.
about to cut you out this motherfucker.
Yeah, you know I hate talking religion and politics.
Hey man, you know what? To be honest, man, I don't really want to talk about this dude no more.
I just had to see what y'all thoughts was.
I
I
have
knew
no
he
thoughts
wasn't
on this
retarded.
dude, man. I have no thoughts on this dude. None.
I'm not gonna say it while I'm live.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I
Yeah.
have.
You could have put Brooklyn too.
Oh, they did lose, huh?
And they was up.
Yeah, they lost last night.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They lost last night. And Philly
Okay, I'm gonna
just,
take this down, G. I'm gonna take
Yeah.
this down.
thank you.
Yeah, I'll take it. All right, man. Look here. Let's do this. Let's do this.
You trying to act up my? You trying to set off my PTSD?
Nah, man. Nah, I mean they lost again. All right, so here's our week 9. BA, I put the Ravens for you because you didn't respond, of course.
I did respond.
Did you?
You
Probably
responded.
after the fact.
Yeah,
I think you picked the
It's all
Ravens.
good.
Though.
he picked them anyway.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
figured
I
you
picked him
would.
anyway. Hey, great minds think alike.
I picked the
Yeah,
Titans.
well, I mean, yeah,
I did.
yeah, you did.
I did.
I mean, you might not be wrong though.
Any given Sunday.
Yeah. All they gotta do is
Upside
keep
down,
keep 15 off the field. They keep 15 off the field, they can win.
I mean, if
Yep.
Derek, if what's his name is running 98-yard touchdowns, though, I mean, he's gonna
Yeah,
be
that-
on the field,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and he's
Clock
subject to
control.
break 1 or 2 tomorrow because the
Clock
Chiefs
control.
they suspect, man, at times.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's the Ryan Tannehill factor, though.
Is he playing? I thought he was
No,
hurt.
I don't think he playing.
I think Malik Willis is starting.
I think it's gonna be a good game, man. It'll be entertaining. You see, Eagles Texans. We all picked the Eagles, of course.
You got tickets for them on Vet Tickets.
Did you? You
I ain't-
going?
Nah, man, we going to South Padre Island tomorrow.
Gee, you heard that? You can get some tickets to that game, man.
Vet Tickets.
Unfortunately, I got to be somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately.
Pep, how you feeling about your Bills, man? I mean, obviously from the pick.
So I did say it was gonna be some blowout losses. So
Uh-huh.
that's the
It's
only.
gonna be one of them.
No, I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. I think they're just gonna lose.
Yo, what is that noise?
I don't know.
I have no idea what that is.
Might be BA burping.
Fuck you.
I just say everybody else was talking and we heard that noise. So I think
But yeah, we all picked the Bills on that one, man. I mean, the only good thing is that might give the Jets a chance, man, is they playing at home. That might help your quarterback, Zach Wilson,
They ain't help them
be
last
more
week.
comfortable at home. But no Brees Hall, man. That hurts right there.
So they started Robinson,
Uh-huh.
which was a surprise. Like, why would you start him? But got it. But they couldn't even use him because we was doing dumb stuff. So we'll see how that works
I
out
expect y'all
Sunday.
defense. I expect y'all defense to be fired up and hitting motherfuckers, man. I like y'all defense, man.
Hopefully they don't be tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope they ain't on the field too long.
Yeah.
That's the only issue.
Which falls back on Zach Wilson.
It does. It does. And nobody heard me say LaFleur's name Sunday.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't calling bad plays.
Zach
It
Wilson
was
was just executing, man.
it was number 2 throwing it to a white and blue jersey.
Man.
The best one was you said he threw a dart to the defense. That was
He
good.
did.
He threw a
Twice.
laser to the defense. Oh,
Twice,
Jesus.
2 times in a row. And when you get this is the thing. When you get Dan Orlovsky talking about you know you messing up.
Let me put it like this. My dad was laughing his ass off at y'all stream because he had my phone. But he had his own phone, but he took my phone. Once I looked at it, I said, yeah, this is my boys talking. This is my podcast dudes. So during the game, he looking at y'all text with my phone, laughing to my boy, because my dad don't never call me by my name. Boy, these boys are fucking. Yeah, I know. I got But yeah, he was laughing at y'all text, man.
So look, man. I don't know. It's gonna be tough, man. That's gonna be a tough game. That's gonna be a tough game, man.
All three phases is gonna be a tough game.
Yep. And y'all see the Cowboys and the 49ers both have a bye. Hey, we bringing people back on next week. Probably next Wednesday. No, the weekend after we start playing again.
So week 10.
I think Big Carl, he requested to be the first one.
Week 11.
Yeah.
No, we can bring him on. We can bring him on week 10. We'll do week 10.
Yeah.
So yeah, if KB want to come on first, he more than welcome, man.
So starting the 12th or the what's that? The 13th. Yeah, the 13th.
What, that Sunday?
Yeah. Is that the day you talking?
Nah, we can't. But we can do that. Yeah, we can do that though.
That Sunday?
I'll be back then.
What,
Yeah,
next Sunday?
okay. Yeah. The 13th.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because he did say the Steelers was gonna beat the Eagles too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, he said they was gonna be 15-2 with Kenny Pickett and Tricky Mitch Trubisky.
Mm-hmm.
He said they was
And
gonna
now,
be
who
15-2.
start from now? Is it back to Trubisky or what?
No,
It's
it's
Kenny
Pickett.
Pickett.
It's still picking. It's still pick 6.
They pulled him out the game last week.
Pick 6. Kenny Pick 6. I love it, man. I love it.
That is good. That is good. But then they pull him out the game for
Hey man, who knows, man?
When he was playing us,
last
no, he
week
played
or
the whole
week
game.
before?
It was the week before because when he played.
Oh,
when
week
they played,
before they benched
I
him.
think he got hurt.
yeah,
Did he get hurt?
something. He
I didn't watch
said
the game,
he
though.
brought Trubisky in there. When they played the Eagles, he played the whole game. His family was sitting in the stands. They wasn't letting him sit
Oof.
there.
That's rough, man.
Man,
his
that's
whole
real
family-
rough.
His whole family Eagles fans because he's from New Jersey.
That's why.
Oh, shut your ass up! You turning your damn badge.
Oh man. Hey, this second half of the season, man, it's gonna be
Critical.
Upside
it's gonna be good, man.
It's gonna be critical for a lot of
It's gonna
teams.
be good.
Bob
Some
Fouché
teams gonna fall
Bob
off.
Fouché gonna get
Some teams gonna fall off. Some teams gonna step up. It's gonna be all good.
drafted.
Yeah.
Man, the World Cup starts this month, man. I can't wait.
Some teams
What?
gonna fall deeper than what they already
The
are.
World Cup soccer.
Oh
I
yeah.
can't wait. Yeah, some teams, man, they gonna
I don't know what the hell Chicago thinking. I keep saying
They fire
tank-
selling, man.
they traded Robert Quinn and then brought in a wide receiver. And I'm like, that don't make no sense. You keep
They
Robert Quinn
fire
and
selling.
still bring in the wide receiver.
And then you lost your best defensive player.
And then you lost your best defensive player, Roquan Smith, but then you bring in a wide receiver. So I don't get that.
They fire selling, man. They trying to make it seem like they
Are
not.
they? Then why make
They
the
trying to make. They're
trade
not
for
trying
the
to do
wide
the Miami.
receiver?
They're- Yeah, because
Speaking
they're
of a
not
GM,
doing the
that need to
Miami.
be fired.
They're not doing the Miami process of we just gonna blatantly say we're trying to get nothing but number one draft picks.
Say it again.
They're fire selling.
Speaking of a GM that needs to be fired,
They
Chicago
fire
Bears.
selling.
Oh, the Bears.
I'm just saying they trying to do it on the low
BA.
instead of doing like Miami, which was blatant. That's
Yeah.
why it came out. That's why they fired old boy.
They are
Cool.
tanking for
Cool.
Wimbayana. For Wimbayana. And he play basketball.
Well, for Victor, what's your mama name?
Hey, what's your mama? What's your mama name?
I'm just
That was funny. Yeah.
But so I'll ask this question: like, so if NFL teams are tanking, who they tanking?
I don't know.
Who they tanking for this year?
I don't
Because
know.
ain't nobody that's right now that's coming out that's really worth being the number one
But
pick.
they're still raw. They still raw talent.
But every other year,
I can't even think unless it's somebody from Georgia or Alabama.
who?
Will Anderson.
Defensive.
I'm just
saying.
tossing the name out there.
Yeah, I know. But every other
Yeah, but-
year, there's always somebody that's being talked about as being a potential number one draft pick. I haven't heard that about any college player this season.
You're right.
I mean, quarterback wise, old boy from Ohio State.
But again, and this, as much as I hate that school, this is the truth about that school and about USC and a few other schools. Who you throwing to there? And are you always throwing the receivers that are open?
Yeah.
Because Stroud over at Ohio State, them receivers stay open.
Stay open.
Yeah, they do.
They stay
Even when
open.
they're covered, they stay open.
Like they, as much as I hate that school, they might have the best wide receiver room in the nation.
I agree. And they lost a few.
In the
last
nation,
year.
and they lost 3 first
Yeah, they
round
lost 3
draft
first
picks
round.
last
Yeah.
season. They lost 3, and they still have the
Hey,
number
man,
one wide
you-
receiver room in the country.
You know, Lily, Ohio State fan, and he
I
always
know he
nitpicking about. He always nitpicking about them. I'm like, man, what the fuck are you talking about? Ohio State is by far one of the best teams in the country, in a weak Big Ten, with the exception of Michigan. I said, what you were? Well, our cornerback. I'm like, man, stop it. Stop it.
I literally just said this to one of my classmates talking about our high school. So finally, we got a decent football team at my high school. So they putting up 40 to 50 points in the game.
Uh-huh.
And he was saying, man, them dudes ain't interested in defense. I was like, who cares about defense when you could put up 40 to 50 points a game? Who cares?
Yeah, two
'Cause
or three and outs, and they done.
They down 21 points already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we don't kick field goals. They don't even kick extra points. They go for 2 every time.
Damn.
Sound like the high school here.
Yeah.
And like my high school, yeah, it's about the same as my high school. That means, but y'all know about my high school as of the news lately.
Which
So I graduated from Duncanville High School, and y'all heard that they stripped them of the titles.
Duncanville.
Yeah, Duncanville.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
all-
your coach, your girls coach is recruiting.
And the boys coach.
I don't care about the recruiting.
I don't care about recruiting either. It happens all over the place.
It does.
But this is just the one for the girls is straight jealousy. I already know it's jealousy from several other teams across the nation. The boys jealousy also because all of a sudden they stripped their title. They didn't strip the girls' title. They just suspended the coach. But the boys, they stripped their title, talking about they had an ineligible player on the team, and I can't think of the kid's name. And it's just, did he live in Oak Cliff? But it was like almost on the border of Duncanville. It was something crazy. Something stupid. Something actually very minuscule. But it's just it's an uproar out in this area, man. Uproar. Yeah, they trying to call for every team to get investigated.
I mean, if that's okay, there you go. They might as well call for every team in the nation to get investigated because all these kids now are playing AAU together.
Yes.
And if they living in the same city,
Talk about it.
they playing AAU together.
Yeah.
It's like IMG.
Yeah.
How many of them kids that go to IMG from Florida?
Not many.
McCarthy is from Ohio, and he was IMG's quarterback. No, he's from Illinois. So the year after his junior year, I think, he won the state championship at Illinois. Then he transferred to IMG his senior year.
What's the school Mello went to?
Oak Hill in Virginia.
Oak Hill, yeah.
How many of them kids was from VA?
Steven Jackson with the Oak Hill. Old boy from Arizona.
How many of them from
Virginia? No, not many. Most from like up north. Some come from Texas. Some come from
You
Virginia.
mean aunties'
and if you
address or they uncle's address?
They ain't using
they
nobody
grandma.
address.
They ain't using nobody address.
They ain't got no. They ain't got no people out there.
Because
But that's just like Tracy McGrady. He was living in Florida, but he went to Mount Zion in North Carolina.
Yep. Because Oak Hill is considered a private school, and they travel. They don't play a high school schedule in Virginia. They play all over the country.
So if
That's
you're
why
a
they
private school, it doesn't matter where you live.
No. I mean, but you might as well say they recruiting. I
Yeah.
can tell you now, Carmelo's parents they probably ain't had that money to pay for him to go to that damn school.
No, they did not.
So how he going to a school where you got to pay college tuition?
You know how you go. You know how you go. You an NBA ready high school.
Yep.
Yeah. Playing
That's how you get there.
Playing amongst boys.
That's just like what's the school LeBron James' son go to?
Sierra Kane.
Sierra Kane.
Yeah. They recruit too.
Exactly. They just
Every school does.
They just rushed LeBron James off Jr. off the court because somebody had a gun and somebody said there was a gun in the stands, and they rushed everybody off the court in Virginia because a fight broke out. Come on, man. How many schools you know going all the way unless you AAU going around like that?
So
It's
like
like,
LeBron James' son. He got
That's like the school out that Ben Simmons and old boy that played for the Raptors that won Rookie of the Year. My old point guard. They all went to that school down in Florida. RJ Barrett. They all went to that same school down in Florida. RJ Barrett is from Canada.
I was about to say RJ Barrett.
Ben Simmons from Australia. How you go to school in Florida? And how you know about the school in Florida? My boy, he went to Ohio State. He's from Ohio.
And your mammy and pappy live in Australia and Canada.
Yeah.
Aye, baby, pappy.
Old boy that played for Detroit, Cunningham. He went to that school too.
I didn't know Ben Simmons was from Australia.
Yeah, he's Australian.
Kyrie Irving too.
He was born over there too.
Kyrie Irving's from Australia?
Yeah, his father was playing ball over there when he was born in Australia.
That's one place I never will visit. Fuck Australia, man.
Too many snakes for me.
No, it's too many prehistoric animals in Australia. It's some weird shit going on.
That's some wild shit over there.
Some wild stuff over
there.
Some shit I don't even want to go fuck with. Like
I'll start at the lowest level. It's too many goddamn snakes for me.
Hey, I'm not
You're
going
right.
over there.
And they got spiders.
I take your word for it.
Kangaroos, all that. I'm not fooling with
I'm telling you, man, that's a hellscape. I don't care what nobody say. Fuck Australia. I don't know why. If you live in Australia, you fucking always crazy.
Top 5 matchup of the weekend, man.
I'm taking Tennessee.
I'm taking Tennessee too. That offense is high powered, man.
Tennessee by 6.
And Tennessee defense ain't bad either.
Nope.
Georgia's defense is nice. I don't think they're as good as the defense last year.
Nowhere near that defense.
I don't think
nowhere near that defense.
Tennessee's offense.
And that's why I think Tennessee gonna win that game tomorrow, man.
They won't stop Tennessee's offense consistently.
They dismantled Alabama.
Yeah, they should have beat Alabama by a bigger margin.
Yeah,
they started messing up.
They was dissecting Alabama, man.
The only thing that helped Alabama was that rocket they got as a goddamn running back.
Gibbs?
Yeah. Oh, that dude's nice.
I told you, I finally watched him.
That dude hit a hole at 120 miles an hour. He autobahned. I mean, because the quarterback, the freshman quarterback, he's not bad, but he needs more grooming, and he fast too. And again, that was the only thing that was saving him because they put pressure on him, and he's taking off running. And they both hitting holes at 120, 150 miles an hour. And by the time I had a partner, he said I only got one speed.
You know, it's something about Georgia's quarterback that I don't trust either.
But you know what's crazy? The people
to me.
But the people that root for Georgia don't trust him either. They were
I know
surprised.
some they do.
They were surprised he won the national championship last season. Some,
Yeah,
a lot.
but that defense was so nasty, man.
I was going to say the defense won it for him.
Oh, he had.
I
he did. What he
ain't
was
never
supposed to do.
trusted
Not
I
messed
never
it up.
trusted that quarterback. If he goes to the league, he should be a career backup. If that, I don't know.
You might as well say he going to be like an Alabama quarterback. Minus Mac Jones.
Shh, you can't really say
Yeah.
that. He ain't look too hot Sunday, and old boy
No.
Zappy behind him might be taking his spot.
Yeah.
Until they get some game film on him too.
So y'all got Tennessee.
By 6, yeah.
You got them by 6.
Mm-hmm.
I got them by 14, man. Even in Athens,
Mhm.
I got them by 14.
I mean, that's with we talking about Tennessee, so it's fucking highly possible.
And they got their number one wide receiver back, man. Their quarterback is nice. He got a nice arm on him.
Who they number one wide receiver that was missing? Because 11 been killing.
He was missing against Alabama.
11 been killing.
Is his name? I forgot his name, man.
But I think 11 was in the game because old boy that Guns talking about.
Well, he better not be on the bench.
I don't think 11 was a starter. He might be a starter now. And then they gonna bring back their number one.
Hey man, you give Alabama 5 touchdowns, you better be a starter.
Yeah.
And you get to smoke a cigar with Peyton Manning for a picture in the locker room afterwards, you better be a
Give
starter.
Alabama 5 touchdowns, you might want to be the athletic director. God damn it. Shit, because it's not easy. But I mean,
BA, how you feel about this one?
Texas.
I know that.
I'm ready to ask, is Martinez playing?
I think he is.
Texas.
Hey, listen, y'all gotta realize I'm just getting into
no.
college football, so I
I'll take
don't
Kansas
know.
State in
I don't
Manhattan.
have the same knowledge you guys got.
I just
Huh?
Guns, you said K-State?
Yeah, in Manhattan. Yeah.
I'm with you.
I would agree,
I'm with you.
but I've seen Martinez blow so
So
many
have I.
games. I still don't trust him.
No, I feel you.
But Texas quarterback
In Manhattan, no.
Alabama.
Hey, that's gonna be a dogfight, man. This game, it's gonna be a dogfight.
I got you, but you should know because Martinez was in the Big Ten for Nebraska. How many games he lost for Nebraska?
We played him while he was at Nebraska.
And how many turnovers did he have?
I don't know. He scuffed us up pretty good, man. And he really scuffed us up at K-State. You know what? If he's not playing, their backup quarterback, he's pretty good. I watched him play.
That's so. If he's not playing, I'll take K-State. If he's playing, I'm taking Texas.
I don't know. Okay. I'm going to take K-State regardless, man, because then they tough in Manhattan, man.
That I do know, but again, I don't trust Martinez.
Yeah.
I feel you. I hear you, Pep.
I don't think I've ever picked Texas to win anything.
That's your hater.
Hey, I ain't mad at you for that. I ain't mad at you for that.
That's a haterade.
No,
Martinez
it's not. Yeah,
What'd
I'm
you
taking
say?
Texas.
Martinez is
Martinez is
playing.
playing.
Yeah.
He gonna have a good game, man. Watch.
And he
Hey.
ain't thrown no interceptions this year.
Hey, he ain't got to because he got Deuce Vaughn back there.
Hey
Yep.
man,
Hey, but Bijan, that's gonna be a good running back matchup.
that kid
Deuce
is
Vaughn
nice.
and Bijan Robinson. Hey, Bijan, man, that dude's a stud, man. He's a flat out stud. But both of them boys, they gonna have good days tomorrow, man.
Bro, they
They'll
stats
help
is
their
damn near,
quarterbacks out a lot.
they stats is damn near identical.
Hey, both them boys can play, man.
The only disparity is touchdowns. Robinson got 11 and Vaughn got 5. I
He
mean,
probably scored 4 of them against OU. God damn, that defense, bro, man.
but see, Evers got the quarterbacks is the problem. Well, I mean, not really, because Texas quarterback, he got He got 1,100 yards passing.
Who you got? You got K-State, G?
Yeah, I got K-State.
And then BA and Pep got Texas.
Yeah. Got a what if though.
No, my what if was answered. You said Martinez playing. That's the what if.
Hey, look, man. I'm still working on my knowledge of college football, man. I'm trying to get over that. I'm trying to be a better person. So,
hey, man, you know that I like college football, man. I love the atmosphere, man.
yeah.
Ain't nothing like it, man. You know, you go to professional games, it's cool, but man, the college atmosphere, man, it's something totally different, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying it's been years since my dad been to an NFL game that wasn't the Oilers because he's a Houston Oilers fan. He even went to the game with a Houston Oilers sweatshirt he got for 40. He's 40 years old, dog. The sweatshirt he went to the game with is 40 years old. It says Houston Oilers on it. Everybody was complimenting him on his sweatshirt, which is still dope.
Yeah.
But that's how long it's been. So when we went to the game, the look in his eye of the crowd and everybody hyped up and
yeah.
Again, it made me, it warmed my heart to look at his face like, dude, I'm having a good goddamn time at this game. You know what I'm saying? And it was just pretty much because, not just because he with two of his boys, but it was just a crowd element. And he was like, oh man, I love this shit. So now it's going to end up being a yearly thing. At least go 1 or 2, at least 3 games a year. So, but I'm just saying the atmosphere in Cowboy Stadium was great. And I'm just saying, I got to get him football because I want to absorb the same thing in college football.
Just don't. If you a Texas fan, don't come down at the I-35 when Texas playing at home is a sumbitch.
Even when they not playing at home.
Austin is just terrible.
Austin is just horrible,
man. Philly fans, the worst.
No, I'm talking about the traffic, yo.
Yeah, in Austin.
That's what I'm trying to tell BA. The traffic.
In Austin?
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I already know about that. Come on, man. I was Station 4 at Fort Hood for most of my career. Yes, I know it's really bad down that way.
Bruh, it's
worse. It's damn near. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. It ain't as bad as when it's Cowboys game day in Arlington on 20 and 30 and 360 and the toll road, bro. I don't drive.
I was
anywhere around there. Oh, Houston? The highway system jacked up? Nah.
But it's already bad in Houston. But
yes,
when you go to a Texans game or a Rockets game or an Astros game, oh, that traffic is horrible.
Because all the stadiums around town.
Yeah.
They all. But Minute Maid and where the Rockets play is like right a block away from each other.
Same thing with the Texans and Cowboys.
Yeah,
they're literally right next to each other. It's not even a block. It's a parking lot that separates. Oh, there's 2 parking lots that separate them stadiums.
Yeah, where the Rangers play, their new stadium. Yeah.
Yep.
There's 6 Flags right over here.
Yep.
Yeah. They all in the same area.
Across the highway. Yeah, man, it's stupid. But again, it doesn't matter about the traffic. It doesn't matter about it. It was the atmosphere and the craziness of the fans' love and going hype. And I'm talking shit to Chicago Bear fans all around us talking shit. My dad was just he was like, again, I'm the shit talker of the family. My dad talks shit, but he talks shit to start trying to fight somebody because that's him. He from the 3rd Ward. That's all he about. Like if I'm gonna talk shit to you, we're gonna end up with we're gonna we dropping blows after I'm getting done talking. But he was laughing the whole time I'm talking crazy to every Chicago fan and making them laugh, even though I'm still talking shit about their team. So it was just a good time, man. I love to see my dad in that environment.
Who performed the best before the trade deadline?
And we're not just talking the last day. We're talking throughout when they, started making the trades or whatever.
I think the most the most effective trade was y'all.
Oh yeah, McCaffrey, without a doubt.
I think that was the most effective one, picking up McCaffrey.
Without a doubt, man.
What y'all think about Miami getting Bradley Chubb?
I like that. And the Eagles getting Quinn.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like solidifying your defense. And even the Cowboys picked up
Hankins.
Ain't nothing like solidifying your defense. I want the 49ers to go get Ndamukong Suh so bad.
I don't think they can if they get McCaffrey though.
I think they can.
He don't gotta make that much money.
Yeah, he ain't gotta make no money.
You can pay that dude
I want them to
$3
go get Ndamukong Suh so bad, man.
Shit.
But will he go there or will he go to the Bills?
I don't know.
Fuck around, they can get rid of Jimmy Garoppolo and run the Wildcat.
Wildcat every play. Wildcat.
Look here, man. You know what's funny, man? You know what's funny? Is that if we do make a deep run in the playoffs or go to the Super Bowl or whatever, they probably gonna keep that dude.
Who?
Jimmy G.
Yeah. Or no, I take that back. I'm still sticking with my Aaron Rodgers thing. I still think Aaron Rodgers is gonna be a 49er by next year.
I just can't see him paying $50 million, man, unless he restructures his contract.
And he's gonna restructure his contract. I'm telling you, this dude.
Okay, then if he's doing that, where he's not hitting them in the pocketbook, then yeah, I can see that. But coming at $50 million for 2 years, $50 million a year for 2 years,
no,
I can't see the 49ers doing that.
I think he's gonna take a strong cut, or he's gonna drop his money down. Because y'all team is ready to go to the Super Bowl.
We have to trade for him too, man, and they're gonna ask for a lot that we ain't gonna be willing to give up.
Okay, wait, but what they give up for McCaffrey? Did they give me first round picks up for McCaffrey?
Nope.
Yeah, we ain't got no more picks. We gave him a second, third, and fourth for 2023, and a fifth for 2024, something like that.
But
y'all still got stuff for 2024.
But if y'all get him, y'all losing Trey Lance.
Yeah, this is my thing when you say they would.
If we got Aaron Rodgers, I wouldn't care that we lost Trey Lance.
But that's only 2 years.
But this is my thing when
Trey
you
Lance
say
for a while.
To go after Aaron Rodgers.
Not if you restructure the contract.
If he's willing to restructure to go to San Francisco, why wouldn't he be willing to restructure to keep Devontae Adams?
He don't like Green Bay.
That Devontae Adams was not on Aaron Rodgers. That was their move.
Yeah.
They ain't had the money to pay him because they giving it all to Aaron Rodgers.
I can't argue with that. That's true.
Yeah. I can't fight that.
But when
they let him go, who was pissed off? And when their media said he was pissed off.
But y'all really think it was San Francisco? Like I said, I think it was the Eagles or Miami. And to be honest, Miami, because not only did they get Bradley Chubb, they got Jeff Wilson Jr. from the 49ers too.
Aaron Rodgers, he want to be a 49er. I still remember 2 years ago he was talking about that shit.
Yeah, so does Tom Brady.
What's the running back from Cleveland?
Chubb.
No,
Hunt.
Kareem Hunt.
No, he's still there.
The Eagles
they didn't move him.
The Eagles was going after him, but Cleveland wanted too much for him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you let him go?
He asked to go.
He wants to leave.
He wanted to leave.
But why would you let him go when you can just hold him as leverage until after?
You don't want to be that. Why would you do that though?
To get
I don't
the
get
best
that.
out of him.
Why don't you hold him now?
How are you gonna get the best out of him though?
Motherfucker don't want to be there, man.
He's already showed his worth, yo. He showed his worth when he was in Kansas City.
And the only reason he's not in Kansas City because he got into that fight.
You're right.
That's the only reason he's not in Kansas City.
Yeah,
because they tried to save face by getting rid of him.
But hear me out. Is he worth more now in mid-season trades than off-season trades?
Yeah. He's worth more now because
If
all
you
the teams.
hold him, no, listen. If you hold him during the draft,
Mhm.
and you want to move up in the draft picks, and you got Kareem Hunt as a daggone piece to help another team's game out, is he not more valuable for mid-season or draft time?
Mid-season. Because first off, there's not a losing team is not trying to get him.
Nope.
The only teams that's trying to get him is teams that really think they got a chance to go to the Super Bowl. So they'll give you a lot more now.
Well, that's 10 and down. So that's 10 and down.
Yeah.
That's 10 to 32.
If you think it's 10 teams, I'm saying it might be like 6 or 7 teams that really got a legitimate shot to go to the Super Bowl. Those are the teams that wanted him, with the exception of, say, I would say like San Francisco. They probably ain't want him. But all the rest of the teams,
we got Christian McCaffrey.
I'm saying
I did say
teams,
Kareem Hunt earlier this season before Christian McCaffrey, but since we got McCaffrey, I didn't want us to trade Jeff Wilson Jr.
because I'm pretty sure Buffalo kicked those tires too.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they did.
They did.
Look,
the Rams too.
The teams that really think they got a chance to go to the Super Bowl, those are all the teams that want him, and they'll give you almost what you want. But see, Cleveland's problem is they wanted a little bit too much for him, and that's why he's still there.
It was Philly, the Rams, and Buffalo that was actively pursuing Kareem Hunt, and Cleveland wanted too much for him.
Think about that 1-2 punch with him and Singer in Buffalo.
I mean, and if you think about it, what they wanted, if they wanted that much for him, you would basically have to give up key players for the Eagles and for Buffalo for just to get a running back, and then you just dismantled your fucking team.
Yeah. Right.
And now you're not in the position that you're in now.
Okay, that makes sense.
So to answer that question, man, I'm gonna say the Dolphins though. To answer the question,
the Dolphins.
Yeah, because they got Chubb and Jeff Wilson Jr. Man,
They fixed
it. Jeff Wilson Jr. to.
They got more help on offense and more help on defense.
Yeah, I mean they got better on both sides of the ball, man.
And just hope two of them.
I mean, San Fran, we got a guy that we really don't know if he's gonna make it to the end of the season or not. Even though he'll have less usage with the 49ers than he did at Carolina, which will help him as far as his longevity.
Yeah, but they keep playing like they playing him. Man, dude, y'all playbook is wide the fuck open.
Well, yeah, it is.
Hard to defend.
It is. The only X factor now, of course, again, is Jimmy G.
Yeah,
that's the X factor right there, man.
And if y'all win, well, y'all gonna win 11 games.
Oh,
y'all 10, 11 games. That's what I foresee.
We got 9 games left, so that means we going 7-2. We did that last season actually. We went 7-2 the last 9 games of the season.
So I mean,
because we got healthy.
But if y'all win 10 games this season with the quarterback that y'all was trying to get rid of, they're not gonna get rid of him.
No, they're gonna keep Jimmy G.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're bringing this heir apparent again and try to school that dude up for 2 years.
He need to sit and watch anyway. I know he needs some reps, man, but he ain't played a lot of football, man.
Yeah. If they keep Jimmy Garoppolo, he's going to be starting next season.
I can't say that they won't either. That's the killer part, man.
Unless they make a drastic move to get somebody else to come in that's better than him.
You know, they got him Christian McCaffrey, maybe to see what he gonna do this year.
Well, and again, I'm
get
telling
him as many weapons. Yeah, get him as many weapons as you can, and see how he performs. This is his last year. This is his last year. If he can't get it done, we'll move on from him.
Yep.
If he takes us on a deep playoff run, they gonna consider bringing him back, man, because he'll be cheap.
I agree.
He'll be cheap,
and he know the playbook.
And you can keep all your weapons.
Let me build an all Madden team for you.
Yeah,
You can have Ron Jaworski
improve the
quarterback
offensive
and win.
line, bring somebody in for the defense. It's a lot of ways they could go. It's gonna be interesting to see, but I still think the Dolphins did the best.
The Dolphins for Kareem Hunt.
Mm-mm.
No,
Nah, they
Jeff
got
Wilson Jr. and Nick Chubb and Bradley Chubb. I did not want us to get rid of Jeff Wilson Jr. We could have had him. Elijah Mitchell is coming back, and then Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, because that would have
The
saved y'all a lot of
49ers.
injuries. Because y'all
Yeah, the
expelled
49ers got 11
McCaffrey's a lot.
players coming off the injured list after the bye week,
And most of them is on defense,
and most of them on defense.
which is going to be a problem
Oh, yeah.
for the NFC West.
They need to put that. They put that code in Tiburon. It'll be all right.
Look, they already had the code. It's just motherfuckers didn't move that slider all the way to the right.
Oh man,
That injury
we should
slider.
have fired. We should have fired the strength coach.
There you go,
Shit, that's the problem.
Tiburon.
They ain't slide that bar all the way to the right.
Nope. Make him 99 and be done with it.
The injury bar.
Yeah,
All the way down to the left.
ain't slide it all the way.
No injuries.
Exactly. And catch everything. Break all tackles.
Yeah.
All right, hey, are y'all
Break
good?
up
How y'all
that.
listening?
Right there, right.
I'm good.
Look like
Y'all want
Bo
me to get a
Jackson.
commercial?
Look like Bo Jackson on
Tecmo Bowl.
Tecmo Bowl.
All right, I'm gonna go to a commercial.
You know, we do have them things every now
They
and then.
need to refresh or do
I gotta
something.
I
I'm
gotta
gonna go to a
refill.
commercial, man.
All right.
We'll be right back.
Fuck the cow.
Eros Body Essentials is your black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs.
All right, man. We back. Let's see. What else we got? So Pep, y'all really didn't do anything before the trade deadline. How you feel about that?
You sent a defensive end to Denver. But we did get Michael Robinson, the running back.
Oh, that's right.
Since we lost Breece Hall.
That's right.
But
y'all did.
That ain't enough to be the winners though.
Yeah. Not even close.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
What, to call that timeout?
Yes. Now you ain't getting no good.
Austin?
Yeah, you ain't getting no good shot off with that with 1.7.
Was it before they tried to advance the ball though?
They just said 3 seconds on the clock.
Okay, so that was before they tried to advance the ball. Ooh, he was late. He was late calling that timeout.
What y'all watching?
Cavaliers, Celtics.
What, the Cavs whooping their ass?
Nah, it's a
They in
one
overtime.
game.
What you drinking, Pep?
I'm watching.
Not what you drinking.
Oh, Bullet.
Oh, Bullet Cranberry.
Absolutely.
That's good to put with some cranberry.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I can't find no actual cranberry juice that's actually has no sugar in it.
Yeah.
HEB.
I tried there too. I mean, sure, but if you read you gotta read the label, man. They disguise it with some different shit, man.
Dude,
I'm
read
trying to
labels.
get to a different level, man.
It takes me 3 hours to go grocery shopping. I read labels.
Oh,
Because I don't eat pork, and everything and what shit you think ain't got pork in it got pork in it.
So,
here go waffles.
which I think is better, pork or beef?
Beef.
Beef is better, but they both.
Even though it got a dye, it got a rotten dye in you.
And you know when
What?
you put a steak on the grill, when you grilling a steak, they say when you first lay it on a hot grill, it then built up some carcinogens. You can catch cancer from it.
Wait, what?
I read that study, bro. It's like the first 2 minutes it is on that grill. The probability of you getting it is like low, but it's still a probability.
Even organic?
Damn, you gonna cook it for longer than 2 minutes, though.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
But you got some folks.
You eat that raw shit?
Slap it. Let's slap it for like 30 seconds on each side and pull it
look
off.
You know what? I wouldn't even know, man. I wouldn't even
I
know.
don't eat raw.
Got some folks.
I don't eat rare. I'm sorry. I don't eat rare. I don't eat medium.
Nope.
Nah, bro. As long as
have
the
mine
juice
well
inside
done.
my shit, I'm cool. I don't
Nah.
eat rare or medium.
Was it was either my oldest son or my youngest son? They wanted to go to when we had Logan's Steakhouse here.
Yeah.
So
It's not there no more.
Nah, they tore that down. They been tore that down. So we went there for his birthday, and their friend came, and that joker got a steak it was like rare, and he cut it, and all you saw was red. And I was like, "How do you
I
eat
can't
that?
do it.
Right.
I can't
Blood.
do it.
Blood red.
Like, how do you eat
I
that?"
can't do it.
Don't make
I
no sense,
eat it.
man.
I eat it.
He was young. He was young too, like 15, 16.
Oh, yeah,
Eating
because
it raw
his
like
parents
that.
told him that shit. His dad said, hey, boy, you better eat rare. Rare is the best way to eat this meat. Nah, dog. First off, it's chewy as shit. And second off, it's not all the way cooked.
It is not cooked at all.
Exactly.
It's just
You
hot.
char the skin and serve it.
Yeah,
That is
I
insane.
eat it medium. I eat it medium well. It's got to have a little bit of pink in it. Just a
I
little
eat my
bit.
shit well.
Even though-
Well
Even
done.
Yep, my
as-
shit
as
well
a-
done.
You know, yeah.
When I cut into it, any juice come out, it's clear as shit. All
Yeah,
my
like
meat
you-
inside is gonna be like brown or tan. I'm not trying to eat no shit that's got some. And again, I respect what you're saying, G, because that's technically that's the way you're supposed to eat a steak, medium or was it
I
medium
eat
rare?
it medium well. I know I eat it medium well. Medium rare.
Medium well.
Yeah, medium rare. That's too much. That's too big. Shit, that shit is you eating it right off the cow. Kill the cow, slice it up, and put it on your plate after 30 seconds on one side and the other. I ain't
Yeah,
got
that's
time.
just that's like eggs. Like you know, technically you're not supposed to eat sunny side up eggs because you're not supposed to eat yolk raw. Which I understand why people not realizing that shit.
Because people like to eat shit raw, man.
You don't supposed to smoke crack either. but
Motherfuckers
people
ain't
do that.
supposed to smoke. Yeah, meth and shit. But motherfuckers still doing that shit, bro. Hey,
I'm glad you said that before I drink. I was spit that shit all over my computer.
it's all about choices, man. It's all about choices, bro.
Yeah.
Pep, I'm so glad you didn't say that shit when I drank my shit, because I would spit that shit all over my shit, dog.
Look, you know
People
something
ain't
else?
supposed to smoke crack, but they do.
Alabama by 10.
I got Alabama by 14.
Like I think it might be like 20.
And it might be worse. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because it will, if that quarterback from LSU don't play well, it will be 20.
If he don't throw the ball well, he can run.
Yeah.
If he don't throw the ball well, hey man.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to throw the ball.
They're gonna have to. But I don't know. I say 10 because Bryce Young, he's injury prone.
He's only had that one injury.
Mm-hmm.
He's injury prone. No, he didn't have two. It's just one of them didn't keep him out like 2 games. The one they just kept him out like a quarter or something like that, and they bought in the little freshman dude. That's when I got my first look at him. But
he looked like he don't work out at
I don't think LSU got the firepower to keep up with Alabama. And I'm gonna tell you, man, that defense, that LSU defense, this Alabama running back, they better get ready. They better get ready. That dude is a flat out stud, man.
Now that he is. I only saw him play twice.
That's all you needed to see.
That first time was good enough.
If you talk about him now, then you done seen enough.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, that dude is a lightning bolt. He get one little gap, and it's a wrap for you. You better have somebody back there to slow his ass down and wait for the cavalry to come.
If you can get to him.
That bugle.
If you can get to him.
Yeah, because he done outran some angles too, man.
Yes.
He done outran some angles.
He did it against Tennessee. He defeated that. He outran the angle.
Well, what team he had 2 75-yard touchdowns against?
Tennessee.
Nah, that wasn't Tennessee. That was a game before or 2
It
games
was an
before
earlier
Tennessee.
game.
That was Tennessee.
Nah,
He
Tennessee.
went the first one went down the left, and then the second one went down the right.
I watched that Tennessee game.
It was either Tennessee or Texas.
Nah, it wasn't a game either.
Close.
It was another night game they had, or afternoon game. But yeah, he had like a 75 and a 76 or a 77-yarder.
The A&M game or the Arkansas game?
Arkansas.
Could have been Arkansas.
I think it was the Arkansas game.
Because Alabama was in trouble that game.
They put 49 up in that game. It was 49-26.
But those points came in like the third and fourth quarter. Because Alabama, they was in Alabama ass.
Arkansas quarterback.
For a while, and then they started making dumbass. Arkansas started making mistakes. Dumbass mistakes.
Dumb shot there with him.
Like
y'all watching the Memphis game?
Carolina.
Memphis, Portland.
Nah, I'm watching Utah and Dallas.
Now I'm watching Memphis and Portland.
I'll eventually turn to it.
Steven Adams is not a bad. He's not a bad center. He defensively, I like him. He's gonna get you some rebounds, and he's gonna.
I like Steven Adams. I like Steven Adams. I just say he wouldn't dunk.
In Oklahoma City.
Yeah, he wouldn't dunk, man. That pisses me off. He's 7-footer, man, laying the ball up. Like, man, come on, man.
Ain't he Australian too or something?
Not New Zealand. One thing I can say about Dwight Howard, man, he dunking everything if he can. Every fucking thing. Because you know what that does? That's intimidation. They would always talk about how Steven Adams was the strongest dude in the league.
He is.
But
he is.
He never used that. Man, he could own the paint.
He could. And I you know who to ask? Old boy from Chicago. That 6'10" dude who he just picked up and walked back to half court was stepping in John Morant's face. I'd have had to swing on Steven Adams for that. Yeah, if I'd have got beat up, oh well, but I'd have swung on. I'm a grown man, and you just pick me up and carry me back to half court.
Was it Wendell Carter?
Nah, it wasn't him. He in Orlando. It was
But when Steven Adams was there, he was in Chicago.
This is last season.
Steven Adams wasn't in him. Oh, you talking about while he was still with Memphis?
Yeah, Memphis. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, he picked that boy up and just walked him back to half court.
So
And
what
that
you
was
think of- yeah.
when John Morant, they showed him on the sideline. He was telling everybody, I could fight. Like, but you not fighting, dude. You are a franchise player. We ain't losing you for no game for fighting.
Not for no dumb shit. So speaking of dunking, why they bring up? Was y'all watching ESPN when they were talking about Anthony Edwards and how he hasn't had a dunk in a game this season? I'm like, why does that matter?
I missed that.
That
Yeah,
does
like-
not matter.
Yeah, I'm like, to me, it's a high profile 2-point. It's a high profile layup. I mean, and technically, if you look at the definition of a dunk by NBA standards or by basketball standards, it's forcibly putting the ball through the rim. So, like Dwight Howard in the dunk contest, how people say, "Oh, he didn't dunk that ball." Yeah, he did because he threw the. All he had to do was tap the rim, but he threw the ball through the rim. He forced the ball.
Yeah, he wasn't nowhere near that rim either.
Yeah, he was nowhere near it. I mean, it's sometimes I think these analysts get
Who can't dunk?
Well, this was Richard
Talk about
Jefferson.
it. Talk about it.
This was Richard Jefferson and Vince Carter.
Oh, well, never mind then.
But Vince said the dunk don't matter.
It
He was like, "Nah, he get close to that rim. He get close to the
He got to
rim,
grab the rim to dunk.
and he should."
So look, man. Look, I was at that dunk contest.
Which one, Dwight Howard?
Yeah.
When he threw the ball through the
Yeah.
rim?
Yeah, that's not a dunk to me. And I say it because I can dunk. He
To a
threw
lot
that
of
ball
people,
in.
it's not a
That's like a line drive shot. So let's call a line drive free throw a dunk too.
But if you're over the rim and you throw the ball straight down, is it necessary to grab the rim when you dunk?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
because
That's
it's
a
a
dunk.
dunk.
That's what a dunk is.
I was about to say,
You-
by
you-
street standards,
It's
you
a
gotta
dunk.
get that rim.
Yeah.
You gotta
You
get
power
that
that
rim.
shit down. You
Exactly.
trying to rip the motherfucking rim off.
You trying to take the rim home. I used to tell people,
You
take
trying
the
to-
rim home.
You trying to end the fucking game.
Hey, Ron Kersey.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, listen, I agree.
Yeah.
Dominique Wilkins.
You know, like the one when Blake Griffin threw it in on Kendrick Perkins.
Mhm.
I was like, that ain't no dunk.
No, it wasn't
Now-
a dunk.
Now the way Dwayne Wade got Kendrick Perkins, that was a dunk. That's a dunk.
Or Shaq on
Anybody in the
Boston.
league.
Yeah, no.
Anybody
He wrapped
in
his
the
legs
league,
on
yeah.
his face and don't.
But his best one was Chris Dudley.
And then
Yeah.
Chris Dudley threw the ball at him. He dunked on him and then pushed him down and stood there like,
Yeah,
what?
looked at him like you my girl now.
But so
Chris Dudley got up and threw that ball at him.
whenever it come back, whenever it pop up on Facebook again, because it's going to, y'all have to look at Larry Johnson's face. Y'all gotta look at Larry
He
Johnson.
was like,
When Chris Dudley threw the ball, he wanted to laugh at Chris Dudley, but he held it, and you can see
Uh-huh.
it. You can see his face. He wanted to laugh so hard at Chris Dudley, like
I mean, we've all been in situations like that, man, where your teammate is something funny. You'd be like, you can't laugh because that's your teammate.
Yeah.
he held that one in hard.
But trust me, after the game, oh, you getting it.
You get in that locker room, you be like, yo, that dude put his nuts all on your neck.
Now, first off, what was you thinking throwing the ball at him? Because
So
who's
I'm
stopping
saying,
him?
Blair,
Well, who's stopping him?
Like, especially young.
Any-
young shit. Ooh, yeah.
Any boxing coming up?
Oh,
Not,
let me check old Trusty.
I'm just watching the Astros about to come back and tie the series up.
I was about to say that game, it was up 5-0. That's 2-2. That series tied 2-2.
Yeah.
You notice I haven't talked about Migos Takeoff getting
We
shot
don't need to talk about it.
because I don't want to
Nah, they don't.
because I get
it's
tired
dumb.
of hearing that
It's dumb.
same dumb shit.
It's dumb.
You know. But here's what I will say to all the rich young black men that were in that atmosphere that night. Hey, y'all need to cut that shit out, man.
And
Y'all
it was
ain't got it
Ghostface
like
there,
that
too.
no more. Hey, you motherfuckers is paying taxes now. Y'all ain't got it like that no more. And it don't take. It's always a motherfucker trying to take your shit. Y'all need to. Hey, when y'all
His
got rich,
entourage.
y'all life should have got real boring or real exciting by traveling and shit or doing whatever.
His entourage shot him.
Yeah.
That's still crazy though. But you know what? If they was back at the hotel and not at some hood ass dice game, they wouldn't
In the
have no
alley.
reason to pull their weapon
Yeah,
in
they
a
were at
fucking alley.
But it so
Can
Take
supposedly
your ass home. You too rich. Take your ass home.
First off, if you going to shoot dice, and if you worth 25 million, you better be shooting dice with people that's worth 25 million.
Exactly.
Talk
That's what
about
I'm
it.
saying. Otherwise, take your ass home.
So now
After the
my uncle gets me shot because he's losing money, and now
Yeah.
he's arguing, and now one of my dumbass partners that don't know how to shoot me.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
they wasn't even shooting dice, bro. That's what I was just gonna say. It wasn't even. I just watched the video today.
No, they said Quavo got a better chain and lost
Nah,
and started talking shit.
they was
And
arguing.
then
But you can see the
They
video
said
where
somebody
they
pulled
argued.
out a pistol
Yeah.
and
It was their entourage
Exactly.
Right.
that had
I get it.
that shot the first shot and shot him first.
And was shooting like this.
And again,
Now the guy's a person of interest. That's who they look for. They
So
want.
again, I'll put this into it. If I'm worth 25 million and I got my boys always with me, my boys are going to the range all the time. So
talk about it.
they won't just recklessly be shooting.
Pep.
You ain't gonna pull your gun out and shoot it sideways, which
First
all
off-
of us know is inaccurate shooting because you're not
First
looking at the
off,
sights. You're just
If
shooting.
I'm worth 25 million,
We
I ain't got nobody who ain't no real security. My homeboys is not my security.
why are you in an alley shooting dice?
They
Take
wasn't.
your ass to
that's the main point.
Take your ass home or take your ass to Vegas.
They wasn't in the
Let's
alley.
talk-
They was in a building
talk about
outside of
Yeah.
Wherever.
Yeah.
Wherever.
After the
Somewhere-
party ended, they shoot
somewhere they weren't
Hey,
supposed
Ain't
to be.
nobody ain't nobody bringing no pistols in no casinos.
And
Not in Vegas.
the one person who got shot is the one person who's the coolest one out that whole group.
That's what they said.
The coolest one out the whole group.
Yeah.
But again, you got to separate church and state. You can't be a successful rapper and then still try I'm sorry, multi-million-dollar rapper, and then go back to the hood shooting dice in the alley. Because guess what's gonna happen?
This
Not-
Them hood
You-
rats
not,
won't come
not
out.
even, but not even your hood. You in Houston. You from Atlanta.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So
You
this
from
is the
Atlanta.
last thing I'm gonna say about the whole situation because I'm like Smurf. It's some bullshit.
It is.
It's
Jeezy said the best thing. He said the best advice when he started rapping when he made it big that he ever could have got came from T.I. T.I. told him, "You can't be in the streets and be a rapper at the same time because the streets is not for you. You gonna fuck up your money." And Jeezy said that's the best advice he could have ever got. Now, you could turn around and say, well, that's T.I. should have took his own advice. Yeah and no.
yeah.
Reason why T.I. got caught with guns is because a fight broke out in Ohio or whatever, where they was at or wherever they was
Yeah.
at,
And his boy
And-
got killed.
and his homeboy got killed.
Falon.
He explains that shit in the song.
Yeah, Falon.
I mean, but it's still guaranteed advice. The streets ain't for you no more, bro. When you start making,
once you make that first milli, you done, man. You in a whole nother tax bracket. You paying taxes.
Bro, as soon as
You going to jail for tax evasion now instead of killing somebody.
Whenever you got more money than your whole neighborhood,
Exactly.
There you go.
It ain't time to be there no more.
Exactly,
Man.
man. You got to
Ain't
let
time
that
to
go.
Man.
Jay-Z,
Know your
Jay-Z told him.
know your status.
Yeah. Hell
Jay-Z
yeah.
Jay-Z told Sauce Money and the rest of what's name. Not everybody can go.
No,
Bruh, I told
No,
Soulja
take everybody
for years. Not everybody that you were with can go with you in the future. You can't take everybody with you.
Yep.
survivor's remorse.
That's why I said in that text message when I posted it, I don't hang with ninjas. I hang with grown ass men. Motherfuckers I'm hanging with, we about that business. We about the dough and what's in the future, our future success. Not
Elevating.
if the streets come to me now, okay, the four of us, we out somewhere. And I mean, I stay strapped because motherfuckers is just stupid. I stay strapped wherever I go.
Yeah.
But if a motherfucker come to me and guns get into it, I'm like, hey.
You ain't got to worry about me getting into nothing.
I'm just saying, hypothetically, you get
I'm,
into it.
no,
like,
I'm just saying, real life, I don't go get into nothing.
I'm just saying, if a
But go
motherfucker
ahead. Yeah, go
if a
ahead.
motherfucker
Go ahead.
came into, I'm be like, yo, hey, we ain't about this. Come on, bro. Let's go. Now, I'm not gonna turn my back as we walking away because I'm gonna see the shit coming. But I'm like, hey, bro, let's go, man. We ain't got time for this. We ain't got time for this. Hey, we got this. We got some other shit that we got to be worried about. The stupid motherfuckers, the motherfuckers that think they about that life, it's gonna be like, yo, what up, man? Well, yo, we can get into it. What's up, nigga? What's up? I ain't got time for that shit, yo. Those the motherfuckers right there. I'm leaving right there because I'm walking away. Because I ain't got time to be talking to no police department. I ain't got time to be no person of interest. I ain't got time to be having my mama and my wife bury me. I ain't got time for it. It's just some stupid ass shit, yo. I hang with grown ass men. We about our business.
Ghetto street shit. Hey man, I'm telling you, and you're right because again, they don't have the same mentality that you're on. You have to move on. You can't stay in that. You can't stay in that. If you have elevated yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, you have to associate yourself with other people that's going to elevate you even further. And I've said that for years. I say it to my kids all the time. There is no reason why you need to stick around or try to be. Sure, you can love them. That can be your friend. But hey, they can be a friend at a distance. While you continue to elevate yourself to a different status level. I told that to soldiers every time. There is no reason why you need to stick with private A, B, and B, A, B, and C, when they have nothing going for them and they're about to get chaptered. And but then again, you're ignoring X, Y, and Z soldier who want to be your friend, but they're doing school, thinking about the future, thinking about their next business venture. You have to elevate yourself to be around people that's going to help you elevate. You can't be in the streets all day.
Yep. All right, look.
Mentality.
We're going to look at this one more time. Tomorrow night, Eagles Texans on Prime Video. Y'all know I hate football on Prime Video. We all got the Eagles. The Eagles should just dominate.
No, we already know that's going to happen. We already know that's going to happen.
Yeah,
Texans shouldn't put up more than 6 points.
They shouldn't. This is the game where y'all should play Robert Quinn a lot so he can get used to being in that defense.
I think they will.
I totally agree.
Ingratiate him into the system.
And like I said, that dude's not going to get double teamed. He is going to have a field goddamn day.
Shit, with the whole defensive line that we got, ain't no double team.
How can you double team on their defensive line though?
Yeah.
Without getting hurt.
And now that they done got him, they done moved Riddick back to linebacker. Oh God. What are you gonna do with that? It's a problem. We've already discussed that one. It's a problem.
Oh yeah. Quinn gonna go off.
But Smurf, like you said, this is the game where you sit there and you play the dude to get him in because you making your playoff run now.
Yeah.
This is when you making your playoff run. Hey, get that dude into the game, get him a lot of reps, let him fully understand the system and the concept and know how his homies to his right and left going in the trenches are, and let him go at it.
Word. So look here. Episode 53 will be Friday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, man. We'll talk about the Thursday night game. Of course, the Eagles and the Texans. And then I'll put the slide back up. And, of course, the Cowboys and the 49ers got bye week. So the only team that'll be playing Sunday is the Jets, Pep.
Get some Bills fans.
Jets. Jets.
Get at me, Bills fan.
I like y'all defense, man. You know, I want to see Sauce against Stephon Diggs, man, and Davis for that matter. I don't know if they're gonna travel.
No, they're not.
They don't travel. Sauce.
Just don't travel.
So if you look at the statistics of the corners, like by grades, they like 2 and 5 in the league. Sauce and DJ Reed.
Yeah.
So they're not gonna travel. Just whoever cut their size, who cut their size.
Good. I want to see Stephon against Sauce, man. That'll be good. And you know Josh Allen to try him too.
Oh, definitely. Why not? Why not?
That's gonna be a good matchup, man. I need to see how y'all offensive line is gonna hold up too.
I don't even care about the offensive
to that
line.
Pass rush, man.
I
You
don't care about
should, cause that makes your boy do some crazy shit, man.
No, it don't.
Man,
No, it don't. No, it don't. No, it does not. No, it does not. It does not. Stop that lie.
Okay.
Stop
My
the
bad,
lying.
man.
Yeah, calm
My
down.
bad.
No, stop the
We just fucking
lying.
with you. Calm down, man.
Okay, he just sucks then. All right, cool.
Do we need to go back to the Jets episode when I said that?
Damn. Hey, I agree with you. He sucks. Fuck it.
You know,
What I think about saying jokes when I'm drinking, dog? Don't say fucking jokes when I'm drinking, dog. Shit. That shit burn my fuck out my throat, dog.
We don't be paying
Jesus
attention to
Christ.
when you drinking, man.
Oh, I picked the glass
Okay.
up to my mouth and you said a joke.
So you don't trust the
man.
quarterback this game.
That was a good one, G.
I said that
Murph.
when we did the Jets episode. With all the
Is
weapons
that
you
certain? Go ahead.
got, all the weapons you got, you still throwing some BS up in the air.
Yeah. Well, his offensive line is terrible.
I don't want to hear that, man.
Okay.
I know.
Right.
And trust me, you know I know more than anybody.
Yeah.
Because our first two, Becton went down, he gone. Then Fant went down. Then the little rookie they put in, he went down. Then Vera Tucker just went down for the season. So we've lost
Damn.
4 offensive linemen already.
Okay.
How tall is that quarterback?
He like 6'1", but
6'1"?
yeah. But if you're not throwing picks out in the pocket, I don't want to hear because you rolling out and you throwing it straight at another team jersey.
I was about to say
Yeah.
the pitch that he threw, he was out of the pocket.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Made that to do.
Most of his picks on rollouts. Okay.
I mean, he ain't no good in the pocket either, though. I
He's
mean,
I for as much as I dislike number 2,
Damn, you ain't even gonna say his name?
I'll say
we all got
whenever-
one.
whenever
He said his jersey. He
he
said his
drops
jersey
back.
name.
Yeah, whenever he drops back and sets his feet,
Uh-huh.
he's all right.
I
But
say
man
that
has
about
a
Jimmy G
family.
too when
Say
he
his
ain't got
name,
nobody
yeah.
in his face. But
He has a
It don't-
family.
It don't. I don't care. But whenever, and it could be somebody's coming at him when he sets his feet and makes a throw, he's all right. But you can't make a pass on your back foot and flip it. You in the NFL, you're not in the Mountain West no more.
he do a lot more shit, man. He remind me, he like the white chocolate of the NFL.
Oh, my God. Did you say white chocolate?
And you know, hey, white chocolate can ball now. I love white
Throwback
chocolate.
alert.
Don't get it twisted.
Alert.
I love white
Jesus
chocolate,
Christ.
man.
And one?
But yo, Zach Wilson be out there trying some. He was trying some crazy shit, man.
Why you spinning out the pocket? For what? What
Yeah.
you spinning out the pocket for? Ain't nobody here for you to spin on. Just get out the pocket.
And one, baby. He trying to take and one football. He trying to say and one
You know,
football.
Ric Flair,
Jason.
the NFL, man. Hey, he having a hard time holding them Gators down.
Hey, Pep. He gonna start. He gonna start doing a crossover with the football in his hand.
Hey man, you need to do something.
Football, basketball crossover. Nah, he be doing some crazy
crossovers on
shit,
the
man.
You do.
I mean, you know, it takes a lot for me to hit y'all up and be like, yo, your boy is tripping. Like, if I hit you up and say your boy is tripping,
Oh,
that means he really doing some fucked up shit, man. And when I hit Pep up, like, yo, your boy tripping. He was out there doing the most.
But that first pick was hard.
I explained it to my dad.
Yeah.
The
What you
first
talking
one was hard.
What he
So
say?
mind you,
He go back
He
on
was
there.
doing the most.
the first one was horrible, but then the last two was worse than the first one
Yeah, man.
because the second one I think he was actually trying to throw it out of bounds, but didn't
Let
throw it out of bounds.
Wilson do his and one NFL move.
Hey, man.
Let him do it.
I don't write his game checks every Sunday, so I don't.
For real.
I care, but I don't care.
But you support
He was
him.
doing the most, though,
I'm
man.
not losing money on him.
Get on his fan club and just say, keep and one it up.
I will not.
You're the white Allen Iverson. You're the white Allen Iverson. Just let's roll.
Stop thinking about Mills and stop thinking about winning some football games. People keep saying, "Well, he's 4-1." Yeah, yes.
Sponsorship, baby.
And in one game, maybe two, he played well. I don't care what his stats say. In this Patriots game, he threw 3 horrible picks.
Zach trying to get his shoes and at least pay less. I mean, he might not.
Ain't nobody
he
gonna
might not
give
get
him no
Walmart
shoes for
car.
that.
I'm just saying he might pay. He might make pay less.
He can't get shoes in Spencer's.
Oh, that is disrespectful.
Yeah, man.
That is just a damn gut punch to that kid, man.
Skateboard P, huh?
Yeah, hey, man.
Jesus.
You gotta do something.
He ain't got shit expensive.
Man, if Memphis don't win
To
this
look
game,
at Portland's roster.
if Memphis don't win this game, they suck.
Especially when
Lillard ain't playing.
I was gonna say when Dame Dollar ain't playing.
You know what? I'm not gonna say that because I like Simons, man.
Oh, he
I like him. I like him.
He been balling, but
He's straight. I'm not saying he can't play. Well, what makes me mad is on the fast break, you know, everybody is going Euro step.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
For nothing.
for no
For
reason,
nothing.
man. For no fucking reason.
Look
And
what just happened.
it pisses me off, man.
You
like,
saw what just happened?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
man.
okay. Yeah.
That's why I'm sitting here all flustered. Like, you didn't have to Euro step. You didn't have to do that.
that's like throwing a screen pass.
Man, don't get me started on that.
First and 1.
Oh man. But yeah, everybody wants to Euro step. And then the commentators or announcers always act like it's the first time they've ever seen somebody do it. Oh, he did the Euro step. And like,
You saw
shut the
that
fuck
back
up, bro.
in the late 80s, early 90s with a dude named Sharanus Marshallonis.
Absolutely. Well, Detlef Schrempf used to do it too.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just, the European players. You saw
Yeah.
them doing it.
Right.
Yeah, every European player.
But the time Dominique Wilkins tried it, he got called for a travel.
Yeah. I used to always, I used to do that shit too. Like when you take it over somebody's head and shit.
And Magic
They call
Johnson.
travel on me, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Referees
shit, we had
make
2
sure.
hours, man. We about to get up out of here, man.
Referees
Y'all go
here
ahead, y'all-
have now
yeah,
been
y'all-
told to call that a travel.
Ain't nothing coming up
Okay.
for this boxing, though.
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up.
Nothing till December, but I mean, even the Tyson
Yeah,
Fury fight.
so
is
we'll
not a
get
fight,
to that.
a real fight.
The closer it get, we'll get to that, man.
Oh,
Look here, BA about to pass out.
Goddamn, you talking about old boy calling out washed up ass goddamn UFC fighters? Come on, let's stop this Jake Paul shit. Like seriously, man.
I know, man.
You
He need
know
to
what?
fight somebody.
So-
He need to fight
so-
somebody.
I agree with you, BA. I really do. But I turned to that fight, and that damn place was sold out.
And
Yeah.
that's why they doing it.
There was not one. It was at least 19, 20 to 25,000 people. No
Alright,
seats
but-
were empty.
But Pep,
No seat was empty. I got you, BA. But this dude is making money from it. And the dudes that he's
Yes.
fighting are making money from it. And these old
Yes.
UFC fighters that wasn't making all that money. Now, if they made like $8 million for their UFC fight and now they making 5 or 6, 7, 8 million for one fight, why not keep calling them out? Because they're going to come take that money.
Yep.
because Anderson Silva is a goddamn bum. We knew he was a bum like 4 years ago.
Anderson
When
Silva
he
is
came out
now
and fight with John
42
Jones and was
professional
doing all that
boxing.
bullshit dancing, that dude's a garbage, man.
Now,
You know, Anderson
He's
Silva
old,
was a
man.
boxer before he
was
was
old.
a fighter.
he
I know the
was.
fuck he was a boxer before. What does that have to do with anything?
He's
It
4
was
and 2.
bullshit.
I'm going to tell
He
you,
got
though,
hands.
he was hurting that dude, though.
No,
If
that
it
dude is a
That-
washed up goddamn fighter, man.
He
Bro, if it
was
wasn't
hurting
for the
Jake
fact
Paul.
that Anderson Silva was throwing punches late in the round,
Yeah.
he would have beat Jake Paul.
Yes, he would have.
He would have
But
beat
as a
Jake
washed
Paul.
up fighter, you're gonna
I got
you're gonna
you. Yeah,
perform,
I hear you.
but you're gonna lose at the end because
But
you
his
signed
mentality-
some backdoor
but you gotta
deal
think his
to make sure you
mentality
lose and
is-
get your money.
But his mentality is in the UFC, they ain't throwing that many punches. He had to. It's a hard conversion from the UFC into boxing. It's a hard conversion. But when you're a boxer going into and you go to UFC and then you come back out to go back to boxing, it's not. It wasn't a hard transition for him. It was just the fact of he would get started late.
Mhm.
If he wouldn't get started late, that uppercut that he kept hitting Jake Paul with was there all night. If you notice, every time Jake Paul got close to him, he'd hit him with a body shot and then grab him. And what would happen? Anderson Silva started throwing uppercuts, and it would back him up because the referee never had time to say, "Okay, break it up," until Jake Paul started getting hit with them uppercuts significantly. And then they were like, okay, now he's really holding on to Silva so that he couldn't get that hand loose to throw that uppercut. Oh, Silva got knockout power at that weight. He got knockout power.
I'm with you, G. But I'm just saying, dog. This was a
You want to see him
goddamn
fight a
straight
real
up
boxer?
money.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You wanna
He's
see-
not
we
he's not
all-
boxing anymore.
We all want
That dude was
him to
all
see.
about- He was
We
all
all-
about jiu-jitsu when he got to MMA, and that's all
So
he trained on was jiu-jitsu.
So I'm gonna
So
go back.
again-
I'm gonna go back to what Pep said. Money wise, he's his own promoter, and yes, him calling out these daggone UFC fighters is making them money. He said that.
Has been.
He said that from
Yeah.
the jump. He wanted because he does not like how Dana White is treating these dudes.
And he want to fight Nate Diaz.
Okay, I
That's who he
understand.
just called out.
Yeah.
I understand that, and that's a great promotional
It would be
value.
pretty good.
But I'm just saying, let's go back to the past. Before he made this statement that he never said before until he got with other UFC fighters, this dude was out here just exploiting has-beens.
But
So-
he's only been fighting UFC fighters
So no. So
and basketball players.
the reason why all these people want to fight him now
It's to
is
get
because of
their
how he did Nate Robinson. No, because how he did Nate Robinson.
Yeah.
That's why. Like that's really why. Because how he pummeled Nate Robinson, who he
Talk
outweighed
about-
by like 30 or 40 pounds.
Yes.
And Nate Robinson couldn't box, he can't box, he'll never know how to
No.
box.
He's not a fucking boxer.
Because he came out there and you can't see my hands, and that's just how Nate Robinson was. What is open?
No guard.
His face.
My face.
No guard.
So yeah. So that's why a lot of these people want to fight Jake Paul.
But you already, I don't know. We all want to see him fight a real fighter, but you upset over him fighting these has-beens. But you saw when after he beat Woodley the first time, which I think Woodley won the first one.
Mm-hmm.
But after he beat Woodley the first time, he was sitting there running his mouth to Canelo Alvarez, and Canelo said, "We can fight," and Jake Paul shut up.
There you
Shut
go.
it down because he knows what's going. He know what will happen.
That's 2
It's
rounds.
a real goddamn fighter.
It's 2 rounds, and I'm only saying 2 rounds because the first round Canelo gonna play with him.
Yep.
And the second round he gonna put him to
knock
sleep
his ass out
to show you what a world class boxer is. He wouldn't even he won't fight a real boxer because he pulled out of fighting Hasim Rahman's son.
Right.
The day before the fight.
He won't even fight a old Tyson.
And if
Dude
you go,
is a parasite, man.
Mike Tyson don't want to fight him.
Because Mike Tyson
would kill him. Freddie Roach said him and Mike Tyson walked in on Jake Paul training. He said Mike Tyson stood there for 30 seconds, started giggling, and walked away.
Did y'all hear what Roy Jones said about that fight they had? How he was sore for 2 weeks?
Yeah,
in his body?
yeah, and he wasn't even giving him all the punches he had. He just kind of giving him the love taps. Roy Jones said he was still sore
for 2
weeks. So BA, if you watched it, you did you watch the Jake Paul fight?
I'm gonna get us up out of here. Y'all go ahead, man. Y'all keep going.
All right.
Hey,
so every time,
man,
every time he came out,
Sports Podcast, man.
He was this
y'all
way.
Tune in for episode 53.
Matter of fact, yeah, he was
Friday,
he was like this, doing this.
Standard time, man. We'll get into some NBA.
He did not want
Thursday night
Anderson
game,
Silva,
man. And then we'll get into some more
Anderson
NFL.
He got hands. He's got some fast.
I'm Smurf Dog for the rest of the crew.
Anderson Silva
get up out of here. Bro. Hey, we'll holler at y'all.
Silva got speed. Don't discredit Silva's hands, yo.